What do you think you're doing? Like, go. Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of crazy things that have happened to me in India as a Taiwanese who grew up there. Today, which is actually the same day, we are going to talk about some of the boy stories. So I think it's kind of like an extension to PDIs, but this is a more specific story. We have different roles of leadership in our school, and I was the editorial minister. Don't ask me what that was. I did not do anything in that role. I was just given a badge. It was a role of leadership. It means like you are a really good student, you get good grades. I was a good student. If you know the Indian education system, you are always painted like the good student or the bad student as a kid. And I was like the really, really good student. Teachers all really liked me. I participated in all of the special activities and all of that. And so there was this once we went to a basketball competition. Can you believe I was in a basketball team and I
can't. That's crazy.
I'm like 5'1". So but like when I was in
Did you score
5th
any
grade,
points?
I did. I was a good basketball player. I really was. It was in 5th grade, so like 5th grade basketball. It's not
So
that
was the
serious.
hoop like 3-4?
Yeah, it's not 3-4, but it's like not obviously not as tall as like the hoops you can't reach, but it was a little lower for I think junior like kids version and stuff like that. And it was nothing serious, but I was on the basketball team. Me and my team went to a university to compete in a basketball competition, and over there was this guy from that school who basically 看上我了. So this guy basically approached me. He kind of wanted to give me his number or like ask for my number and stuff like that.
You're in
and
5th grade?
Yeah.
You got a number already?
Yeah. I got a phone number. This guy's kind of crazy because he's in college. He was approaching a 5th grade
So
girl.
this is illegal, basically.
And he basically offered to take me around the campus. He actually approached me when we were having like a break, and then he was like, oh, let me like take you around the campus and show you around, because it was like a very big campus. Like, you know, middle school or like 5th grader girls, they're like boy crazy, right? And my friends were screaming and pushed me and told me to kind of like, yeah, go, like go. I basically was like, okay, yeah, like let's go. And like I took one of my friend's arms and I was like, you go with me, like I don't want to go with him alone, right? And I walked like 10 meters. I walked 10 meters away from my teachers and classmates basically, and I immediately thought, I was like, I didn't tell my teacher where we were going. And then I was like, oh my god, like I didn't tell the teachers. I was immediately gonna head back, and somebody already told the teacher that I had gone. It was like 10 meters. I'm not kidding. I come back immediately and like the teacher was so mad. She was like so mad. I don't even remember what she did.
Did
but
you
like
get slapped again?
No. There was no hitting in the national school. Because I'm the good student. Whenever I did something wrong, they would lecture me in a way like I had no more future. It's like, oh my god, like they would call me Lynn, okay? Like, oh my god, Lynn, like I'm so disappointed in you. Like, how could you do this? Like, what do you think?
Like that?
No. No. Of course
Can
not.
you do like a Hindi plus English version of how they would lecture?
What do you think you're doing? Like, go like. It's kind of just like really lecturing you and thinking like you're a failure, just
failure.
super dramatic, super dramatic of a lecture. And then I went back to the school and she told the principal about this. She told the principal, she told the vice principal, she told the whole faculty about how this good student in 5th grade had her downfall because she walked 10 meters away from the group with a guy. And I was called into the principal's office. It was like a huge issue. Like, I cannot even emphasize how serious it was. It was like I killed somebody. Every time when I did something wrong, it was always so blown out of proportion. Like I did something incredibly, unforgivably wrong. And I was like in the principal's office. I was standing there for an hour. I don't even know what she was talking about. She talked about like if any guy asked you to come and go with him, would you just go with them?
That classic, oh, if your friend asked you to eat shit with them,
yeah,
would you eat?
Yeah, like something like that. You remember I was like the leader, right? I was like the editorial minister. So like she basically said like she's gonna confiscate my badge, and then I would not have like the leadership anymore, and I had to lay down my badge. And
might I add though, this guy turned out to be a freaking psychopath because he once called me 12 times when I was at church. And then when I ended up blocking him, he ended up making multiple new Facebook accounts and texted me on those. And when I blocked those, he started posting publicly on those accounts notes, poems, all directed towards me. So I do want to preface this by saying that I do understand where the concern for the teachers come from, but it doesn't really call for action like this. Hell no.
Also, on a similar context, there was another issue which I was also called into the principal's office. I was like a very troublesome kid in this aspect. I always got into principal's office for shit like this. Basically, me and my friend were passing around a diary and we were gossiping in the diary. And in the diary, we wrote an acronym for a curse word. I think it was FIR. It stood for like fucking idiotic rascal.
What does that even mean? What's rascal?
You don't know what's rascal?
No.
You live in London, bro. That's what it stood for. We wrote FIR. It was the only curse word in the entire diary. So this fucking classmate, when I passed the diary to my friend, she just snatched it from my hands. It was like, ma'am, like look at what they are having. Something that was really different. You were not allowed to have anything other than school books. Not even a keychain. You can't even have like storybooks, nothing. If it's like not related to school, it will be confiscated. And so the diary was not something related to the school. And so she was like, oh, she has something that's like not a textbook. And the teacher took it and she read it and then she started tearing up. Tears were bawling out of her eyes.
Bruh.
And said, is this what we like teach in school? Is this what we teach you guys? Is this like what you learn from school? And then I got called into like the office and like the teacher, they made a big deal out of us writing like the diary, passing out to each other, and like using the curse word fuck was just... I think these are just funny stories now that I think back on it. I think these teachers were so over dramatic.
Not only were they strict, they were very dramatic about it as well.
I think it's because they're strict, so they're like dramatic about this.
The way you describe them crying sounds like Bollywood material. Like, you know.
But anyways, these are some food for thoughts in case you were bored. I'll see you next time. Bye.